it's just sad with whatever is going on. We would definitely, the way it is, we might not get them coming back again. So we will not see all of this again.
I was talking about this with OJ some minutes ago, and I was like, this is so sad. I never knew that there would be a time. And I'm like, is Jude, their brother, the weapon fashioned against them? Because I would never know. Like, how can you be the older person and nobody is? Like, it's just so sad. It's just so pathetic. Like, why? These people are twins. Why? Why?
So why is everybody involving Jude? Because Jude's name keeps coming up every time.
It keeps coming up because when he said that he made his investigation and he looked into the matter, he saw that there was another, allegedly that it was not side entertainment or something like that. And so they saw that it was paying money to Jude, what's it called, Paul. Rude boy, and that was how it started. That he did not even report his twin brother. So I don't know. I don't want to take sides, but it's just sad.
It's just sad, man. Yeah, the entertainment news has started, ladies and gentlemen.
George Clooney calls out Quentin Tarantino. There seems to be tension brewing between Hollywood heavyweights George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino, as it looks like they might not be collaborating anytime soon. Clooney publicly expressed his frustration with the famous director's recent comment in an interview with GQ's September issue, where Tarantino questioned his status as a movie star, suggesting that Clooney had not had a hit since the millennium. That statement didn't sit well with George Clooney, who fired back saying, and I was like, since the millennium? That's kind of my whole blip career. So now I'm like, all right, dude, blip off. It was especially awkward as Brad Pitt, who is another frequent Tarantino collaborator and Clooney's co-star in the upcoming movie Wolves, was present during the interview. Brad Pitt didn't say anything, but he laughed in response, leaving his reaction open to interpretation. Hollywood actor George Clooney, whose illustrious career includes 2 Oscars, 5 Golden Globes, an AFL Life Achievement Award, and a Kennedy Center honor, has every reason to defend his impressive resume. On the other hand, Hollywood filmmaker Quentin Tarantino, also an industry giant and 2 Oscars and 4 Golden Globes, might have been feeling competitive when he made the remark, but Clooney's response shows is not one to let such comments slide. So what's wrong with these old people going back and forth?
So George Clooney also, aside acting, is doing filmmaking. I think he has, but I think the film is
But these
better.
people are giants.
Yeah,
they're right.
So I do not agree with Quentin Tarantino that he said in the millennium he has not had anything, because millennium is like from 2000.
Yes.
And in that 2000 there was Ocean 11, Ocean 12, Ocean 13, which is an amazing
So you think that it's just baseless?
Yeah, kinda. If he wants to talk about George Clooney as a filmmaker, maybe I will agree.
Okay.
But as an actor, because I know there was a movie George Clooney did that didn't do well as a filmmaker. Didn't really do well, but it did well, but not really well. So maybe that. But in the millennium, A Ticket to Paradise, which was released, I think, last 2 years, that has Julia Roberts, that's an amazing movie. So, and that is still in this time. And it's awkward that these 2 people have worked together.
And Brad Pitt, what was that laughter about?
So it might be like,
I don't want to say sides.
No, my name. Or, so like you said, the laughter can mean anything. But I think
so that it is left for us to interpret.
To interpret whatever it is. Quentin Tarantino and George Clooney worked, I think, 1990. The last time they worked, if I can remember.
Would you think this is a publicity stunt?
For the movie Wolves, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I just think Quentin Tarantino, maybe they have one beef and he just had to say what he had to say.
All right, interesting stuff. So I would like to quickly chip in Lonely Love and Tyler Perry. So have you been seeing their back and forth?
No, they're fighting again.
So,
why is everybody fighting Tyler Perry?
So Lonely Love is saying that people don't want to work with Tyler Perry any longer, that C-list and D-list actors are the ones that, are working with him. And it was not talking about the Divorce in the Black that he
I've not
just
seen that,
did.
by the way.
I saw it, that it was, so our
Megan
girl, Megan Good, was there. And so it was not, she was not saying that, oh, and then Tyler Perry was not having it. And so I think that he had an interview that it was saying, and then I went to the comment section, then I saw different comments. I saw something like, oh, wow, you should face your weight loss journey. I hate it when somebody has health issues and is not facing their weight journey, and then they still have bad, big mouth. Another person said that. That's for Looney. And another person said that, you know what, that does not even equate that. Somebody said, who is making the most money? That you are there talking, criticizing another person. Another person now said that you're making more money does not even equate to integrity and all that. And these days, people have just been going against Tyler Perry.
Yeah,
they feel like they feel like his movies are very cheesy, you know, the same storyline and all that. Then they feel like because people have started talking about him because of that Oprah Winfrey collaboration, that they're always treating Black people in a certain way, especially with the Monique. I think people are now coming to terms with it because in the first place, people were not agreeing. So it's looking like how people are just against themselves these days.
In the industry, and it's awkward.
And Lonnie is not even backing down because she kept tweeting and saying stuff.
For every situation like this, there's always a backstory that nobody will say anything.
Yeah, you get.
So that's why I'm thinking maybe she doesn't act now, does she? Maybe
so
she
I'm trying to
maybe
like.
She has somebody that Tyler Perry has bounced.
So I am trying to think whether. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are done with the entertainment news. Keep it locked because we'll be back shortly. What did that human collect from that? I think that's a chimpanzee. Yeah. Whatever it is that person collected, I'm sure it's not banana or food, because the way that chimpanzee they hold that person, it's modern. It's modern.
I feel sorry for them.
And before we check that, see, if I start with the shirts, they're separate. Maybe not babe. Or maybe you like the guy.
No, but what am I saying? I don't know what gender that chimpanzee is, but I know that monkeys and, you know, the likes of them, they always just like if they are male, they like the female human being.
Hey, God. Oh.
They like the female human being.
God. Oh.
You say God, oh.
And before that, we checked out football mishap. It's about time for the Premier League. Football season is about to start again. So all those Arsenal fans that are living live and chilling and just gallivanting, it's now time for them to be having heartbreak. They'll call the lean now.
We cannot have heartbreak.
As league
Excuse me, sir.
Because how
did you do in the last season?
The only time they used to top the league is in alphabetical order when it's the beginning of the season. But last. You are not well. And you are not well. Now, wait till they play now. Look at mishaps. They playing Rob. See them. Arsenal. I'm just saying Arsenal. Arsenal.
Like this guy. I don't even know what to... Because, OJ, how did you do in the last season?
Even Mia is not living large, but all of them.
God,
let's season start. They will not start having heartbreak.
Coming from a sore loser. Coming from somebody that they did not do well in the last season, you're as good as your last show. Let this one start first. Continue to lick yourself.
You win league.
We did not win, but did we come second? What was your position, Rukpo?
You don't win trophy. I don't win trophy. Same money.
It is not about that. Get out. Let's go. Let's do social view. Nonsense.
Yeah.
Somebody that is Olodo Rabata, Ojo Ejalo Moje.
What does that mean?
Oh, I don't care.
Okay. Yeah. Let's just move on. This one says, this mother is for boy or girl. And we can see this guy and girl. There's no compromising position here. The guy just the owner. And this woman
there is no compromising position.
It's just owner for waist.
I don't want to hear. How old is that girl?
Pray God.
God.
And the mother is holding stone and be rock. True self. So who do you think this mother is? It for the girl or the guy? I reckon it's the girl's mother.
But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That stone, it go be like juju if he eats both of them.
Yeah.
If he first eats this one, still go to, then they target him.
But mommy.
Okay, the mommy.
They just stand for road.
I don't do that.
It's not that you cut them inside one.
Don't do that. When I was growing up, I had finished secondary school. My father was coming. I did not know my father was coming. My friend saw me on the street and was just asking about my WAEC result. Let's question, no. I did not hold him like this.
Okay, let's just move on.
What I faced that day.
They enter you, Abby. And you know that.
Very harmless question.
And they say now from clap, dance, this stuff. Okay, yeah, next. This one says, when you have no idea what's going on, but you still try to help, and this people are pushing the car and peep this dog. What is this dog trying to do? Yeah, it's trying to
They'll
help.
say that dogs are your friends, that they are friends to human beings. So
it's trying to help.
Just trying, just trying. Like, let me just help.
Christiana Achichi says, married folk, what is the biggest regret from your wedding? E.g., invites, venues, etc. And Lil Farasha says, marrying the groom. The question is, married folk, what is your biggest regret from your wedding? And she was just talking maybe the invite or the guest or maybe the DJ did not play music. And this babe just said marrying the groom. Straight up, that's a regret.
So I don't get it. I be only because me understand it, Ben.
That is a regret.
That she married that man that she married.
Okay, yes.
Wow.
On to the next one at Emeka_Khalifa says, and this is a caption of somebody on the queue with plate and tray. And the caption says, I don't know who die, but shall they come, then they share food. This is awkward. Okay. But because of Sakpa, people go still go chop the chow.
So before, when they are doing like wake keep and then they are distributing like puff and all that, sometimes it's just waste. To just go to waste. Like people just like, they couldn't even like, why are you doing this? But these days,
Sakpa.
I know somebody who was not up to 60 and she had cancer for a very long time and then she eventually passed. And so they were talking about the food and people were like, when they were even trying to prepare food, people were like, will people eat? They said they were even coming back to ask for more. God. I said, things didn't used to be like this.
It's Sakpa. I think that's the... Okay, let's wrap up social view. And Adewumi says, my cousin is traveling to the UK tonight. Flight leaves at 4 p.m., but she left the airport around 7 a.m. She left for the airport around 7 a.m. And Atemi Season says, imagine leaving for airports 9 hours early to confuse your village people, only to come on Twitter and see your cousin is alerting them. This is the problem I have with social media. This is just the perfect example. Why will Adewumi come on Twitter to say her cousin is traveling to the UK tonight? She said there's a timestamp. Flight leaves at 4 p.m., but she left for the airport around 7 a.m. The village people can go and cause traffic from that.
So I don't know why Adewumi is doing that. That is totally wrong. People who are big mouths, you want. But apart from that, if you have missed your flight before, like me,
you will leave way.
I want grace.
That's why I hail you with that your movement that you did the last time, like I want Bera.
I want grace. I said I'm on the floor for intro effort.
Okay.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have from the world of social media on Social View. We'll be back shortly.
You can't run forever.
Awkward when you see one statue and you just think
Yeah.
the thing comes to life and stuff.
But I thought that you have like.
Make us stop to the play.
Okay.
Let's move on. Let's
Are we done with the show?
Yes, we are.
I couldn't believe it. Although I really don't like this guy's face, but.
He's a pretty boy. You still want the boy today. What can I
Anyway, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for being a part of the show today.
Thank you
been
for
so
having
wonderful.
me.
I did not have you on the show. I had them on the show. I've done this with the boy that looks like Jesus when he lets his dreads down, but his heart is so black, like the color of his car, matte black. It's not even black that is glossy. All right, my name is Honeypot. And I thank you so much once again. And we'll see you. Our weekend has started. Don't they look me like that? Don't they look me like that? Because I feel worse to you.
Bye.
Bye.